Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is November 24th, 2015, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the economic calendar first today, we've got a bunch of numbers coming out 11 a.m. We have a euro inflation number coming out, so that's coming out at 11 a.m. and then a Aussie dollar number coming out at 11:05. The Bank of Australia will be speaking, so it should be interesting what's going to happen there. We'll look at the graphs as well. And then at 12 p.m. we have a German number coming out. Should be interesting how that's going to affect the euro. We'll look at the euro as well. 3:30 p.m. we have a number coming out of the United States. And then at 5 p.m. South African time, another number coming out of the United States, a consumer confidence number and a GDP number, 3:30 and 5 o'clock. So it should be kind of interesting how this will affect the markets. Markets were kind of quiet in the Forex side yesterday, but quite exciting when it came to oil. So looking at the oil graph, let's jump into it. This is yesterday's chart, and as you can see, we rallied big. Okay, we went almost $2 rally from the get-go, and we're back at $42. And this is exactly what we were talking about, where we hit previous support levels, as you can see here, 40.54, a big support level. If you heard my daily review from yesterday, we're more inclined to think that it was going to go down, because on a weekly chart, we saw that it was a big bar down, and this dark bar was a full bar without a wick. But again, we're not out of the woods yet. Anywhere above $45, I would say we're not going to break lower anytime soon. But as you can see, we're just trading between this range of $40, $40.50, and $42. So going back to our chart, let's see if there'll be consistency in this purchasing, and we'll hit $43 today. That's another dollar away. But that, we have the rest of the week for this to really rally. Just keep in mind that on Thursday is Thanksgiving in the United States. It's a national holiday, and the markets will be closed on Thursday. Both the commodity markets and the equity markets, Dow Jones and the Nasdaq, will be closed. So things might be lighter internationally. Looking at the Dow Jones exactly yesterday, not much happening. Trading in a very tight range. It's still relatively on its highs. Let's see if we rally into the end of the week. Usually on Fridays of Thanksgiving, we rally on the Dow Jones, so you might want to play that trade, the holiday rally. And then looking at the gold here, a little bit of a resistance breaking this 1070 level. As you can see here, we're literally on the dead lows of the year, but every time we seem to be breaking it, we jump higher. We seem to break it, we jump higher. So yesterday we touched 1068, and then we just bounced right off of it. But you can see we're still on close to our lows. So let's keep an eye on this to see how this unfolds. Let's keep an eye on oil to see how it rallies. Looking at the Aussie USD, a little bit of a rally this morning relative to the number that came out and is anticipated to come out later today. Let's see if this rally can continue to 73 towards the end of the week. We've been consolidating ever since we hit 69 towards September, and not going further down. We're no longer on this downwards trend, but we are in a trading range. So if you play the trading range between the outer limits and the lower limits, you could definitely make some money. Looking at this on the lower limits and looking somewhere around 72.55 on the outer limits. So there are opportunities. It's a little bit choppier, it's a little bit harder, but they're still there. Looking at the rand, the dollar rand, we bounced a little bit yesterday, but still, we're only 30 points away, 35 points away from our all-time high. So, relatively, I would still say this is a strong. The dollar is really strong against the rand. Let's see some resistance at 1408 here, as we broke it once before. and then we saw some subsequent resistance. So the question is that we'll be trading in this range, and we might make some money and bank on it later. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.